Hi guys, I'm UnfilteredCC. Welcome to my channel where I'm all about grit, grind, and greatness. So today's video, to follow or not to follow. A New Year's resolution or a New Year's lifestyle. So if you were a trailblazer, what would you be trailing? Who do you say that you are? I'm not talking about your haters, what they got to say. I'm not talking about a smear campaign. Who do you say you are? Who do you say you are at your core? I'll wait. What do I mean by that? So I'm relating this to social media, right? The whole title of the video, to follow or not to follow in 2022, right? So that's why I asked you guys these questions, because a lot of you guys have great character. You know, you're walking in your greatness. Yet, you may follow someone on social media because they can do makeup, but yet their life is a hot mess, right? So they may be like a makeup guru and you're like, oh, you know, you're all excited to follow them, but who are they at their core, right? Because not only should they be good in what they do, but their core should be aligned with who you are. A lot of times with my social media, I've been following a lot of the same, influencers for years. It's because of their core. It's not only they're 28 years old and they have this luxury apartment, or they're driving this Tesla, or they have 1 million followers. I'm not really impressed by that, right? I'm not impressed by your Maserati or your Tesla. I'm impressed by who you are at your core. Yes, and I'm looking at my little notes here because we want to bring you all my key points of today's video. I'm impressed by who you are at your core. Your character, your work ethic, your integrity, your ingenuity, and your faith. So yes, you're a makeup guru. Yes, you got this luxury apartment. You driving this Tesla, she's sweet. You got this nice Maserati. We see you. But also, what's more important to me is who you are at your core. So I made this video today because toward the end of 2021, I did a huge unfollowing. I have to ask myself from time to time, are they aligned with who I say I am and who I am at my core and what I'm really about? But yet we go and follow people because they got this nice luxury apartment. They just got this new BBL. Let's keep it 100, or should I say 1,000? We follow them on social media because of the stuff. But who are they? So one thing I've learned with social media, I knew who I was before social media. I didn't come to social media looking for some identity. I had high self-esteem. I knew who I was. So I've always seen social media as a tool to level up your life. I'm always talking about leveling up, leveling up. I got a whole series called How to Level Up from Ground Zero. So just because they got that sweet Tesla and that luxury apartment, what they really about? Because if their character is a hot mess, they don't have any self-control, they don't have any discipline, I'm not impressed. Because if they were stripped from all of the items and the stuff, who would they be? Because I learned about greatness is who you are at your core. The stuff will come. But who are you if you don't have the stuff? Are you still gonna show up every day? Are you still gonna walk out in your greatness unapologetically? Are you gonna still walk in humility? Are you gonna still have integrity at your lowest? Because what I've learned to be true, what you do at your lowest it magnifies at your highest. On a lighter note, so 95% of the people that I follow on social media, I had to do a huge unfollow, and I'm always looking to see, are they aligned? Are they about what they say they're about? But I understand with greatness, you need laughter in your life, right? There's a good 5%. Out of the 95% of people I follow, they're all about greatness. They're dominating their lane. They're walking in their greatness. But I got that 5% where I just strictly use only for entertainment, only to make me laugh. Some of those people are hilarious. And I believe that laughter is important. You got to think, I used to be a former educator working with young kids. So we would have a party almost every day. We would laugh a lot, right? I'm all about that grind, that grit, but also greatness incorporates laughter. Anywho, I said all that to say, look at the character of that person, right? Use social media as a tool. Social media it's meant to be social, right? It's meant for you to learn from people, to meet people, to network. That's what I always kind of saw it as. You know, for some people, they created channels in their lowest parts of their lives, and it just turned into something great. You know, I've always been intentional. I don't just kind of go around aimlessly. No. If you know me, even as a child, though, I was a natural leader. I was an independent thinker as a child. I was outspoken. I was like creative. That was just me, right? So I said all this to say, I give you permission to unfollow anyone that's not aligned with your core values, who are not aligned with who you say you really are, right? And it's okay. I had to do a huge unfollowing. And a lot of times too, when you look at people and you say, when you have to question, why am I following this person anyway? Now I do understand, some people, they could teach you about, decorating your apartment, money gurus, financial gurus, right? There's so many elements of success. There's so many ways to level up your life. And I get that, right? I understand that. But my thing is just also to make sure, even though they're an expert at what they do, who are they really though? Who are they really? Are they really aligned? Do you actually like them? Because just because they got this luxury apartment and this sweet Maserati sitting in a driveway, do you even connect with them? So that's my question for you today. To follow or not to follow. Get to know the person for themselves. Don't go by what everybody else is saying. Take the time to learn the person and then make the decision, right? People and influencers do go through their emotions. They do have their days. They go through ups and downs just like everybody else, right? I'm not just saying to unfollow because of one season they had in their life. But who are they 95% of the time? Who are they showing up as? Who do you know them to be true as, right? And I've learned some of a true influencer, most true influencers, they're not following these large amounts of people. It's the other way around. People are following them. A true influencer naturally leads without trying. It's effortlessly done, right? So anywho, my tips for you today is go through your social medias, feeds. Go through who are you following? Start your 2022 out with a spring cleaning, if you want to say. Spring is right around the corner. But yes, start with there, because what it's going to do is when you go to your social, here's another thing. I'm going to say this really quickly. I'm encouraged when I go to social media. When I go to social media, when I'm looking at videos, I'm not I don't compare, because I put myself in a room with greatness. I'm not following people that make me feel any type of way but good, right? that's going to uplift me, that's going to help me up level my life. If they're not doing that, it's an immediate unfollow. So anywho, I said all that to say, this is some insight, some tips to give you, to help you go through your social media, because you should be encouraged with social media. Social media should be used as a tool to help you level up, not to scroll down for hours and hours and just compare and not feel well. Like, no, I never use social media for that. Like I said, I knew who I was before I really got serious about social media. Also, too, if you guys don't know, I've been on YouTube since 2015. Anywho, I would love to have you guys like, comment, and subscribe on this video. A great perspective that I wanted to give you to serve as a valuable resource. Let me make sure I got any other notes that I need to touch up on to make sure I haven't hit all my little key points today that I wanted to talk to you guys about. But yeah, I don't want this video to be super long, so I think that's about it. Anywho, to follow or not to follow, I'm gonna leave you with that thought. The reason why I asked you this question is a lot of people that you are following on social media need to be following you. I'll say that again. A lot of people that you're following on social media, they need to be following you. Some of you guys are walking around with greatness inside of you. Some of you guys are literally giants in areas of expertise, dominating in your lane of brilliance, walking in your greatness. Yet you're following people that don't really reflect that.